but that's the way it goes. If you don't like this podcast, your opinion blows. Cause we're the Decoder, cover Decoder. Cover Decoder, cover Decoder.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again. It is us, the Cover Decoders, prying open the sopping clam to unveil the moist pearl within.
Oh.
All right, folks, we're back. We are the Cover Decoders. This is quarantine days, and we're doing things a little bit differently. So we have temporarily halted sort of our regular programming. We're not in the bookhouse right now.
So sad.
Yeah, so sad.
The bookhouse is empty.
It is. We miss it. We want to be back in there, but we're doing things virally.
We're maintaining our 6
I don't know if
feet
that actually works.
like proper citizens.
Yeah,
That's right.
we can't swap spit through the internet, so we're trying to do it this way. So you guys know we don't want to stop recording. We want to put out our regular episodes. We want to get the covers to the people. That's what we want.
Oh yeah,
So many covers.
this is a great time for covers, folks. It's a great time to go through the attic, pull out all of the old covers, all the old books.
Grampy,
Most of them coming.
Grampy Dammer's vinyl collection has been collecting dust, and
Actually, leave Grandpa alone.
yeah.
All it is Dean Mark records after Dean Mark record.
How many times can I look at Chris Christopherson's face?
Let me tell you something. No, Dean was like an angel. He sang like an angel.
He sang like an angel. He was beautiful. He was perky.
So perfect.
So, what we wanted to say is that we're going to keep recording episodes, but they're going to be a little different. You might notice some noises. There might be some nilbogs screaming, or if you hear them chewing, that's just throwing them bones so that they don't like attack us in our homes. That's a common thing we have to do when we're at home. So if you hear screeching, no one is being tortured except for maybe ourselves. That's probably what's going on.
That's quarantine days for you. Yeah, and thanks a lot to whoever opened up that sopping clam and unleashed the moist corona inside.
Yeah, thanks, you dick.
Yeah. Now we can't have our farty record times in the bookhouse.
Yeah, this is why you don't have sex with clams, because it makes viruses.
It's so hard to record with such
I will
clean
say,
air.
things smell a lot better now than they did in the bookhouse.
Yeah, it's hard to record that way. We need the tension. We need the pressure.
Dude, honestly, I think the lack of farts is bringing me down.
Yeah. No, I need it to smell like Tangs on a Saturday night or Sunday morning at about 2:00.
So you know what? We have the whole crew here, though, folks. We're all doing well. We got Moon Age. Moon Age, say hi to the folks. Yeah, well, that's right. He's not in the recording. That's another weird thing, is I forget that people who don't talk aren't in the recording.
Oh yeah, that's right. We need to mic up Moon Age.
Yeah, we need to get him on the mic. Anyway, he's here in spirit, folks, so don't be afraid. He says he loves you, and the night owl is flying.
God,
the night owl flies with talons aloft.
Some of the things he's saying right now.
He looks beautiful.
God.
He's sparkling like a vampire from Twilight.
His face is aglow in the light of his phone screen.
He's air stabbing me. So real quick, guys, I want to talk about this because one of the things that we've been doing in our quarantine days, even though I'm still working, which in some ways sucks, but I'm glad I have a job.
Yeah, we're all essential.
We're essential.
We're essential. That's true.
We're all essential.
I'm glad we're essential, but then I'm also like, man, I could be playing so many video games. I could be streaming so many TV shows. But music. I have been pumping the tunes. So I wanted to real quick, just to knock things out here, start things off. What has been your Corona Days playlist? Go. Boom.
Oh, dang. Okay. I'll start.
You start.
Start it.
What have you been pumping?
Whole lot of Dungeon Synth.
Ooh.
Last weekend was Northeast Dungeon Siege.
Ooh, Northeast Dungeon Siege.
That's what
Yes,
it's called.
I remember the
Yes.
time. 19th century, Northeast Dungeon Siege. Yes, King Errol.
King L.
Ow.
Hey.
That's kind of how it looks. Lots of cloaks, lots of candles.
Ooh.
It was a streamed event, of course. But yeah, it was awesome. Lots of great performances.
Oh, nice. You got to see a
but yeah.
live stream. This is a live stream Dungeon Synth thing?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I saw Drawn and Vandalore.
Ooh, are these like orcs?
I missed the rest of it because I was
A
at
couple
work,
of
being
orcs playing
essential.
on. They lost the war and they're like, hey, what are we gonna do, Gorg? Hey, we're gonna play Dungeon Synth. Yeah.
You know, killing's fun, but creating.
Yeah. So if you're listening out there, you like synth music and you're a nerd, Dungeon Synth is your genre.
It's the way to go.
for sure.
Yeah, I have to say,
Yeah, what are
ahead.
you rocking, friend?
same. I was rocking Dungeon Synth, but I have to say, Dungeon Synthers, get yourself on the Spotify's because there's not a whole lot of Dungeon Synth on the Spotify. Like, there's a couple. Well, so I was listening to Old Sorcery, classic,
Ooh,
Classic.
ooh.
classic.
One of the best.
Classic
But I have
2018.
to go to like YouTube to listen to some of the really young and upcomers. Like I like, you know me, Inks likes the dinos, so I have to say Diplodocus,
Dun, 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 dun,
slow
dun,
and
dun, dun.
heavy.
Dude,
And then
so good.
another young up and comer on Bandcamp, Finn Walker. Gotta love that.
Oh, man.
Lots of flavor, lots of Don Bluthiness.
Strolling through the burrows. Man, that guy.
Oh, so good.
so
Yeah,
good.
a lot of Dungeon Synth. It's good brooding music. It's good art music. It's good drawing music. Don't be surprised if your art takes on a bunch of textures and you start to carve runes into your arm.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have been on a. If Dungeon Synth is like the Mordor, I'm living in the like high elf realm, and they're all doing cocaine because I've been listening to nothing but pure 80s right now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. So let me just give you a list of a couple songs right now. This is in my
Hippie
playlist. I got Animotion's Obsession, which is a amazing song. And if you haven't watched the music video for that, it is one of the worst things you will ever see. It is so bad.
Oh, I have to watch this
It
now.
cuts
Oh, it's
between
gonna
them
happen.
wearing like they're like standing around a pool wearing like a Roman armor, and then they're wearing like ball gowns, and then they're wearing like cowboy hats. It is the most 80s things. One of the most.
That sounds. So
It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible.
Sounds like a Saturday night at Tang's
It is.
or Sunday morning at Tang's at 2 a.m.
Hey,
Those bathroom doors are open and the smells are wafting into the joint.
hey, the party don't stop at Tangs, okay?
Yeah.
Boom Boom by Paula Caucus.
Oh my god. Yeah.
If you guys have not heard Boom Boom,
Paula
Let's Go Back to My
Caucus.
Room by Paula Caucus, get
Oh
yourself
my
that.
God.
All right, I'm not gonna go too far into that.
Speaking of album covers,
Yeah, so by the way, we're gonna do that cover later. It's literally him with no shirt holding a
Yeah.
nightlight, like an LED light. It's beautiful. So good. So good. Finally, and I gotta
Paula
say,
Caucus, I'm stuck on
I didn't give these guys the time of day because for whatever reason I always associated him with Tim Burton. Not that that's a bad thing, but I wouldn't have taken
It's
his
a bad
music
thing.
seriously. I've been on this huge Oingo Boingo kick.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
Private
same.
Life. If you guys have not heard Private Life, stop what you're doing. Pause this. Just pause us, though. Don't stop listening. Just pause it. Pull up Private Life and watch the music video. You will not be disappointed.
you will not. That is just a great, bizarre, I don't know, ahead of its time song and video. Yet so in the time.
It's so
Dude.
perverted. All his music is so... And so the other song that I love is called Home Again, and it's off their album Boingo, which, by the way, Oingo Boingo sounds like the noise that clowns make when they have sex.
Easily.
Boingo, 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 boingo,
Or
boingo.
it's like some sort of drug deep in the jungle that you get offered. It's like, do you want to?
Yes, on our travels through the Amazon, we were offered Oingo Boingo.
Boingo, boingo. Yes, it's a great delicacy.
And when you snort it, a clown comes and has sex with
Yes.
you.
I couldn't feel my anus for days. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to jump on your Oingo Boingo. I just got done listening to Good for Your Soul.
Ooh.
Gotta love the track on there, No Spill Blood. That does a audio, like it's a song version of Dr. Monroe's Island, or am I?
Alan Dr. Moreau?
Yeah, Island of Dr. Moreau. There we go. And you've got to listen to it. And I don't understand anybody who listens to it. I don't know why this hasn't been made into a Broadway. Like why they haven't done
A perverted Broadway.
yeah, Island of Dr. Moreau on Broadway with the music from Oingo Boingo. Good for your soul. Dude, that's
Dude,
funny that you're oinging and boinging because I've been
Oh,
too.
dude, I'm oinging and boinging hard. And if you have that musical, you know you have to have what's his name, like cast as a singer. So it has to be like.
Do you know what song I'm talking about?
Yeah. You know what's his name? The actor who was in the movie, who can't who.
Oh, Marlon Brando?
You gotta have Marlon in there going.
Oh my god! Another funny thing about that album, Good for Your Soul, all the tracks are written by Danny Elfman.
Oh, nailed it. So the last song,
Yeah.
Home Again off Boingo, look at that album cover. It's the creepiest album cover. It looks like everyone in the band just caught with their penises out. And
Okay,
Danny
I have to
Elfman's head is just creeping up above the bottom, just like looking around super weirdly. It's great.
So did he do all of their music?
Yeah, dude, check it out. Boingo.
What?
And
Which,
just
which
everyone,
album is that?
everyone is doing the face where they're like, oh. That's the album. It's called
album was
Boingo.
that? It's called Boingo?
Yeah, Boingo. Yeah, check it out. It's
Boingo.
super creepy. I have it on my first link there if you want to see it. But yeah,
Oh, there it is.
yeah, look at that.
Oh my
Look at it.
god. Oh no. No, Murph. No.
They all just got caught.
Don't let me look, Murph.
They just caught in the stall.
Holy smokes. They almost look like dolls.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
They're going full Ray Liotta.
Can't do
Real
it.
boys.
Dude, Ray.
All right, folks. Well, we're going to get into it. I believe Inks has some links for us. The topic for
Inks
today.
has links.
We're just talking about, with the whole viral thing going around. We're just going to do some sicky virus covers. Some sicky viruses.
Yeah, and I'm going to start out by just saying, like, seriously, we're making fun. We're out there being essential, but we want everyone to take this shit seriously and take care of yourself. Don't spray your grandparents. Don't spray Meemaw with hot saliva.
Keep your licky away from my facey.
Yeah, that's right. You leave Meemaw alone.
Yeah, I think
All right.
I think that
So-
the pull away from this thing is, take it seriously, but make fun of it.
Oh yeah, that's
Don't
the
be
only way to
afraid.
get through it.
Don't hog the toilet paper, you'll ruin
Yeah,
your
you
ass.
Yeah,
Sons
I
of
just want
bitches.
you to know that we're about to make fun of it, and we're gonna make light of it. But don't for a second think that we're licking doorknobs.
Yeah, we
We might be
just
licking
want this
doorknobs,
thing. We
but-
want this thing to be over so we can go back to the bookhouse and do it proper.
We need our farty booked in again.
I want to smell the dust.
So
miss our
anybody who's
coffee
opened
machine.
up Netflix or any of the streaming services right now is going to see that the top movies are going to be
What do we got?
about pandemics, about sickness, and we decided to look at some of the posters and covers for those. Okay, now I don't have artist names on these because they're photo montages, but there is a lot of fun to be had looking at these covers. First one, if you look at the link here, is going to be Outbreak.
Yeah, try to remain calm. Oh man,
So Outbreak,
dude, this is
Dustin Hoffman. Morgan Freeman.
The monkeys were the ones who did the virus in this business.
Well, there's one cover that has like a photo montage of their faces, but I love the all black cover with white letters, Outbreak, and then just this screaming capuchin monkey.
Dude, this is so much more effective than the one with all the faces and just like Dustin Hoffman be like, the monkeys I think are giving us sickness.
Capuchin monkey.
I'm gonna touch you.
I prefer the lone capuchin monkey
sick.
screaming out David Lee Roth noises. Yeah. No, get that monkey. And have you guys seen this movie?
No,
it's been a while.
Actually, I don't think I ever have.
I remember liking it.
It's definitely a movie of the 90s when it's about sickness and illness and pandemic, but ultimately the government gets involved and they want to weaponize it.
Oh, really? They do that?
This here's an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the big baddie in that one. And let's see here. Next, Linky Doo.
Dude, this movie, wow, I actually totally forgot how awesome this cover is. I really like this.
It's a good cover. It's a solid cover. Again, it's kind of a photo montage. Props to the designer on this one because even though it is photos, it's really well done design. Which, if you're an artist and you're signing your canvases and stuff like that, if you're a designer and you put out something really solid, you need to sign your design as well.
Wait, sorry.
So this is 28
quick,
days
Inks.
later.
I just want to make sure because this is the webs. We are all looking at 28 days later.
Yes, it's the next link.
Yes.
Which.
Yeah, guys, this is awesome.
There,
so
okay.
If you haven't seen this,
we're jumping from all black, screaming monkey to
full red
zombie eyes,
full red, orange, awesome coroned eyes. Dude, it's got it's got the guy walking through London with the 28 days later stamp in the middle. It's really appealing how it's put together in this. This is actually a really effective cover.
Yeah, super effective.
Yeah, and man, I remember when this movie came out. This is what started.
This was an event.
It was. This is what started the rage zombie thing.
Kind of, yeah. The rage zombie thing was happening sort of in other media, but yeah, I think the first effective rage zombie movie was probably 28 Days Later, and we should do a whole.
I think this was. I remember this being the. That was the big, sort of hubbub about this movie, is it totally changed what zombies could be, and so you had fans of zombies like myself who didn't really care for the running zombie.
Yeah.
And then there was question as to, is this even a zombie movie?
It's not. It's not a zombie movie.
It's not.
No.
It's not a zombie movie. But a lot of people just say, oh, this is a zombie movie.
Why is it not a zombie movie?
Because it's a virus.
Because they're not dead.
Dude, this is literally the second coming of Corona. It's when it evolves. Corona has evolved to hyperform. And unfortunately, it's running zombies.
The thing that blew me away about this movie was the cameras they used, because at the time I was making a lot of home movies, and it's all made on cheap camcorders you can buy, at Best Buy or whatever. And so you watch the behind the scenes footage. They have these crane shots, and normally you have this giant camera on this crane,
and it's just them running with the camera.
It's just this tiny tiny handheld camcorder attached to this giant rig.
Dude, y'all should have seen the Brengineer when this movie came out. He's like, we're gonna make a movie. These guys can make a movie with camcorders. We got camcorders. We're gonna totally make a movie. It was nothing but movies after that. It's true. Digital cameras, get out there.
I don't have this one pulled up, but one of the most effective found footage movies I've seen is Quarantine. With the rabies.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, rabies zombies. Wait. I don't really care for found footage, but
are we talking about? Are we talking about the original one, the Spanish one?
The Spanish one scared the crap.
Dude, that movie is one of the scariest films you will see.
Dude, I gotta find that cover.
Yeah,
that's legit scary. The remake somehow isn't even close to that level.
So real quick, I'm sorry. Inks, I don't want to jump the gun, but I accidentally opened your next link, and I'm excited about this. Let's do
Let's
it.
do it. What's my next link? I don't even remember. Here we go.
It happens to star a certain.
Okay, are you guys starting to see a pattern though?
Oh yeah, dude, look at the eyes.
What do you see?
We got the red eyes. Dude, this is such a cool cover.
Red and black. Red and black.
Yeah.
This cover's pretty cool. I like it.
No, I love it. You know what I don't like about it?
What's up?
I don't like at the top.
Oh, really?
I don't like the lettering for their names. That pisses me off. Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. We're looking at 12 monkeys, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it really, it kind of claustrophobics the cover. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Inks time.
I'm tacking on to what you said about the lettering on top, that it kind of makes things claustrophobic. It makes it feel contained. When if you just had Bruce Willis's beautiful bald head gleaming at the top, it would just go straight up to heaven.
I just don't like I don't like the font. The font looks very 2000s. It reminds me of the third Mimic, which is a horrible movie. Speaking of plague.
It looks a little like they opened up Windows, Microsoft Word, and they went through the preset fonts.
Yeah.
Like, this one.
Dude, these are connected. See, he's got the monkey in the eye. He's got the capuchin that infected everyone. And it's just going straight into his iris there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, so
this was another like super formative movie. I remember getting it on DVD for the first time when I started heavily collecting DVDs. And this is a movie I'd always wanted
gross.
to see. It's by Terry.
Whoever,
Gilliam.
do you remember that? Yeah, I remember when I was collecting DVDs.
Oh, I know.
DVDs are like a snake skin now. There's just this thing.
Dude, it's the thing crackheads steal out of the back of your cars.
Well, I have to say, I'm surprised.
This guy's got DVDs back here. The covers are all sun faded. They're covered in like melted gummy worms.
Dude,
thrown in your backseat.
They're so disrespected that eventually you take them out, you throw away the jewel case, and you just slide them into like a binder with sleeves just to save space.
It's like when I see people who like still have a CD collection. It's like, this is my CD collection. It's like, oh.
Nice. You're really dragging out the 90s there, pal.
Yeah, I gotta go. Again, though, we have black and red. Black and red is really popular in the cover world, or the pandemic, sickness, epidemic cover world. You're gonna see a lot of black and red. So next one.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's reminiscent of like Biohazard, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Danger.
Yeah.
I see the correlation.
I never saw the 12 Monkeys TV show.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't know it was a thing either until I went digging up covers. But they did a really cool. This is a DVD cover for all you DVD collectors out there. Yes, very nice. I'm going to add that to my collection,
nice collection
with my melted gummy worms.
You know what, Inks? You would like this one more.
With this one, I would, because I'm a big fan of. Like, it's cool to have your stars on there, but I like stuff that's kind of indie, and a lot of times if you can just leave a lot to the imagination. And so this cover's like all red. It's got black spray paint. It's got the monkeys going around in the spray paint ring.
Real
and then
quick.
there's like a straight up chimp just right in the middle.
Is that what? So real quick, I was like, this looks like the same capuchin. Are monkeys just like the bikers of the animal world? Are they just like having sex with anyone that they meet on the road, shooting up black tar heroin, just like trying to wipe,
pimping out girlfriends?
Yeah, they do what, dude. That's why they're so appealing. Because like, dude, I just want to fucking ape out. They say the word ape out. I just want ape out, bro.
As a trucker, that's a thing.
Yeah, just ape out. No, I'm just saying.
I like the lower one
life.
better. The one that actually has like the cartoon looking a barrel of monkeys, kind of monkey.
You know what? I don't have that link pulled up. Yeah, I don't have that link pulled up, but it's in my slides. If you go to the slides, it's the.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Okay, yeah, that's the one. The Blu-ray cover is pretty cool too. That's the kind of the cartoony logo that was in the movie, and again, it's a black cover, red monkeys with the 12 and the monkey kind of like coming out. I like that too. Again, like I remember Jurassic Park was just that Jurassic Park logo on the black VHS, and it like the VHS sleeve was all black. There was hardly anything on the back, which is frustrating for a kid who likes to like look at the pictures and stuff. But I just remember it being so effective because it wasn't hammed up, it wasn't cheesed up. So I like stuff that's kind of got that leaves a lot to the imagination.
Is that why you picked the next one? Because honestly, I do not like this Contagion poster.
Yeah, so Contagion I brought up, it was interesting to me because everything else is red and black. This one's all yellow. There is red, actually.
Which makes sense. So, sorry, real quick, jumping into the color, if you guys remember, yellow is one of the most unappealing colors to the eye. So this is actually super effective in that way because yellow is like, ugh, I don't like, ugh, it doesn't feel good. It's not right, which makes sense because it's viruses. So, yellow.
Ew.
Look at Gwyneth Paltrow. She looks like she normally does.
So where the heck is Matt Damon on this cover?
He's already dead.
He's like the second. He's the second name on this poster, and he's not even.
Yeah, he is.
Featured on
Dude,
the cover.
top corner there. He's got his hand
out. It doesn't look
out.
like him. It looks like Mark Wahlberg, but it's Matt Damon.
That looks like Mark Wahlberg. I thought it was
he's
Mark
going,
Wahlberg.
He's going 6 feet away. Social distancing. 6 feet away.
Yeah, he's about ready to stab someone in the back. Fucking Matt Damon.
Dude, you got Jude Law over here judging someone because they're taking 2 rolls of toilet paper.
Yeah, you gotta have the classic Jude Law smirk.
Kate Winslet's reporting someone. This asshole's taking too many sandy wipes.
That's Jude Law as a cashier going, really? Really?
You got Lawrence Fishburne up there making a phone.
Toilet paper.
He's the manager of the store.
Yeah. I'm not signing off on this.
Gwyneth Paltrow is just completely confounded that someone isn't covering their sneezes. Oh
yeah. She's got wicked gas, bro.
Nothing spreads like fear.
She ate 2-month-old rations, got the wicked bubble guts.
Yeah. Oh, dude. And you got wow, they don't even have her name in. Oh yeah, they do. Marion Cotillard. Yeah.
Marion Collard Greens.
I seem to.
She's like, I'm safe. I have all the essential oils.
Dude, she looks fantastic. She's got the action pose.
Folks, I seem to remember her from another movie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's making me think of something. You know what? I think, Inks, if it's all right with you, I think it might be time for a commercial break. Is that all right?
Commercial break. I'm done. I just want you guys pay attention to the covers when you're streaming.
Yeah.
Look at all these things. Look at the design elements. These are important to create the mood.
I'm all about the 12 monkeys. That's mine. That's my pick.
Does the cover make you want to watch the thing? When you're sitting there and you're looking through all your options for streaming, are you pushed away? Do you see a cover and you're like, no, that does not.
Covers are important
at all.
Yeah.
And that cover is failed.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where
covers are important.
Yeah, go for it, Ace.
It's failed for you. A lot of this stuff is up to the viewer, but you can't please everybody.
No.
But
there are good covers.
You're right. Out of all,
covers.
like, Bringineers come 100% correct. Like, what draws you in? I think out of all of these that I brought up, for me, it's the 12 Monkeys and the 28 Days Later. Like,
for sure.
And they're both kind of focusing in on the eyes. But God, you gotta love the screaming monkey.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. That Outbreak one got me. I'm all about the Outbreak.
Yeah,
I'm outbreaking right now, bro.
Good.
I'm outbreaking.
The best part is when they go to the backyard and that monkey's just hanging out in this little girl's backyard, and Dolph Lundgren's like, "We need that monkey. No, don't let that monkey go away.
Grab the monkey, little girl. Grab the monkey."
Yeah, dude, and you're just rooting for the monkey. You're like, dude, fuck the system,
dude,
monkey.
And then Benny Hill is playing, people. And the whole time they're trying to catch the monkey. Dude, are you telling me that Dustin Hoffman is that dick who's like, hey, little girl, go catch that Corona monkey for me? I'm just going to stand here with a cage while you go risk your life and live.
He's a powerful hero.
That seems like a Dustin Hoffman move. I don't know why. It just does.
Dude. I think Kevin Spacey's in this. I haven't seen it in a million.
Oh, no. Oh no!
Wait.
It's another
hold on.
virus.
So this movie,
It's another virus.
This movie not only has Kevin Spacey, it has Dustin Hoffman and Morgan Freeman.
Oh no!
Oh,
It's the
easily.
trifecta of touchiness.
Okay,
Oh no!
ladies and gentlemen.
No. It's a different
Outbreak
kind of outbreak.
indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. We have something extremely exciting for you. We have a trailer. The cover decoders have been allowed access to an exclusive trailer. So we're going to take a quick break here. This is for you.
Nice.
We love you guys. Check this out.
From the smart brain of creative film shooter Chris Poffer Molden, director of the Presto, Conception, War Beach and Space movie, comes Batman. Bat Night Arises. And now a special clip from the film. Bane!
Ah, Mr. Wayne, finally, you have arrived.
Whatever you're doing, it won't work. You're done.
On the contrary, Mr. Wayne, it is you who are the one who is done.
Wait, what? Sorry, I'm a little...
As we speak, a deadly virus is circulating through the population, and I am its master.
You bastard! You're bananas! There's like a lot of people who are gonna die.
No, Mr. Wayne, I'm afraid it's much worse. Only the sick and the immunocompromised and elderly will be at risk. Everyone else will merely have strong, flu-like symptoms.
No! It can't be! You think the people of the Gotham won't survive this, but together we... Wait. Hold the sticky phone. What exactly does this thing do?
Like I said, before you rudely interrupted, it makes you sick for roughly 3 weeks with a phlegmy cough and a fever. Now that I have blown up the toilet paper facilities, people will also have chapped assholes from scrubbing with paper towels.
You're telling me that your master plan is to reset society and show people the true face of humanity is to release a half-cocked virus that makes you stay home and stream your preferred media, which may or may not be porn, for 3 weeks?
Well, I mean, it's not the
And the only people who are most likely to die are the old and sick.
Hey, do you have any idea how hard it is to configure the proteins in a virus? I worked really hard.
Also, isn't that a dumb plan? Because you've got real bad asthma.
Why do you think I wear this mask in the first place?
Well, you're at risk, so I thought it was so you could deeply savor your own farts. Stuck on that.
That's just gross.
Hey, it's the Joker, everyone.
Oh, hey, bats!
Wait, why is he here?
They just made a virus that is just gonna kill a bunch of old and sick people.
Hey, it makes you cough too.
Wow, dude, that's just wrong.
Oh, and this is coming from a guy who blew up a hospital.
Well, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, it's totally not.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Anyway, I better go. The government will probably try to set up a quarantine and, fuck the whole thing up. I better be there, anarchy and all.
Yeah, good idea. Oh, hey, Bane, you said this kills old people, right?
Yes?
Hold on a sec. Hey, Alfred. Yeah, I need you to come meet me at the Batcave. I need you to huff my mouth smells. I think I have the halitosis. That'll teach you to buy non-fat yogurt, you old dick. All right, Bane. This actually might work. I gotta go.
Wait, but don't you want to fight?
No, that's okay. I think I'll just go home and watch some sports thing. All right, bye.
But what? Oh, damn it. I'm so alone.
Oh man!
Oh, nice.
Oh wow! Thank you, Chris Poffer Molden. That that's that movie. I can't wait to see it.
Can't wait.
So, when's that come out?
Well, yeah. I mean, with the whole Corona thing, it might be streaming soon. Let's just say streaming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, streaming at a home theater near you on your preferred media choice. If you're not too busy, that is. Oh, nice. All right. Okay, Brent Engineer, what do you got for us?
Okay, so this is a stretch.
Ooh.
But I like the posters, and so this movie, it is a little slice of Italian schlock.
Ooh, right? Italian schlock. Whoa!
Schlock. Don't Google that. Don't Google that, folks.
This is truly horrible.
Movie,
I love it.
So this movie is known as Alien Alien Contamination, or sometimes just Contamination, and it is basically a mockbuster. Came out in 1980. It was directed by Luigi Cozzi.
Luigi Cozzi.
Cozzi. He did a couple Hercules films with Lou Ferrigno.
Oh no!
Yep. I wanted to. I want to save those covers when we do like something about like barbarians or something.
Yeah.
Amazing covers. But he also his other well-known film is Star Crash, which is a Star Wars ripoff.
Star Crash.
That he did. So, in essence, what we have here for the viewer is you have two versions of the cover. One is the original that looks like a VHS scan.
Is this the original right here?
The one with the cycloptic looking egg thing is the from the new Blu-ray release.
This is the Blu-ray release.
Dude, I love the original better.
Yeah. So let's just look at this original one. Basically, the idea of this movie was to rip off Alien. You know, Alien came out in 1979.
Oh, yeah.
It was hugely successful. And so Alien Contamination came out. If you're not familiar with the concept of kind of mockbusters, basically the idea is to put out a movie that looks and has a similar name to some big movie coming out.
Yeah,
for example, when the Transformers movies came out,
that's what I was gonna do.
Just before it came out, Transmorphers came out.
Ooh.
And so basically, you're staying at your grandparents' house. Your grandparents go to rent you a movie, and they see Transmorphers or whatever.
Oh,
they go,
it came out early.
This is that thing Timmy likes. I better rent it. And then you rent it, and it's horrible.
Also,
so kind of the same idea.
Just so you folks know, 90% of those are made by U-Bowl. If you don't know U-Bowl, then just
that's a whole episode.
That is a whole episode. Hey,
isn't
that
real quick, new Batman, that new trailer coming out on their streaming service?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It'll be on the bowl. It'll be a bowl-a-thon.
Okay, so Alien Contamination. It's a stretch to call it a virus film, but basically the idea is there's this cycloptic alien from Mars.
Yes.
That makes it onto Earth, and it has mind powers. And so it has these human agents under its control that this creature sends out across the planet to plant these eggs all over the place.
Ooh.
And the idea of the eggs is the eggs explode, and when the blood lands on your body, it causes your body to explode.
Dude, that's wait. First of all, this virus has the same problem with Ebola. It's going to kill you way too fast to spread anywhere. Yeah, let's just be honest, brother.
Yeah, its stats, its kill stats are high, but its spread stats are wicked low.
Yeah, its spread stats are wicked low, bro. It's not getting past the first dungeon.
It's going to get like one good season.
Right. And so, it's just about these three people investigating where these eggs are coming from. And it's got music by Goblin.
Oh,
I was going to say
Goblin, dude. Goblin Girl.
Our legendary Goblin Girl.
Dude, I love the tagline at the top. You can feel them in your blood.
Can we just real quick take a moment to appreciate that the one with like the egg and the derpy cycloptic eye, it just looks like a straight up Atari cover.
It does.
Dude, it does not look like a movie. I feel like
It's got this video game. team.
got kind of this penis slit in the top there. It looks like part egg, part
Oh,
penis.
dude, there's the contamination
It's
right
got
there.
the drippy tippy.
Hey, pal. I don't know if you noticed the cysts. Yeah, you got growing around there, but that
Yeah,
fungus ain't right.
Yeah.
You got to scrape that off
I
or
would
something.
get that looked at, brother. And maybe leave Charlize
Well-
alone.
The area around the eye is kind of vagina-like as well. So it's almost like a hermaphroditic egg Mars Cyclops.
Yeah, but you can't have sex with it because you
Creature.
just poke it in the eye.
Dude, I just love how
then
angry
you,
it is.
Then you explode. Oh, it's so angry.
Dude, it just looks grumpy. It just looks like it woke up from a long nap and just like, what do you want? I'm going to make you explode for waking me up.
Yeah, so standouts from this movie are this scene when they're on Mars, and it has some great matte painting kind of stuff.
They go to Mars.
Well, it starts out. Yeah, it came back on a ship. Yeah, and then the scene at the end where you actually see the alien, and it basically controls this guy's mind and forces him basically to feed himself to the creature.
That's amazing.
And then there's the intro where people explode because of the egg juice.
Does it play Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head as they explode?
Yeah.
Raindrops keep
but-
falling
Missed
on
opportunity.
It uses a lot of great death slow motion. So it's slow motion bodies exploding in chest cavities, spraying.
So it's what we wanted from Scanners when the head explodes, and we wanted to see it slowly,
right.
but never happened.
Yeah. No.
No, they sped that
Yeah,
right
I know.
up. Yeah.
I wanted to see it slow mo, sploosh.
So it's a fun movie. I highly suggest that you watch it. It's low budge, but it's also Italian and American. So there's American actors and Italian actors. There's some hilariously bad dubbing. Some good witty dialogue. Overall schlocky fun. And you want a little fun? You want a little fun with your
helping of
Contagion
Corona
movie?
There you go.
There
And
it
hey,
is.
just
There it is.
remember, Grandma might get sick, but at least she ain't gonna explode.
So what would you give it on a schlock scale?
Yeah, how many?
Where
What's
does
the
it land on the
schlockometer?
schlock scale? The schlock.
My schlockometer's pretty high right now.
57% on the schlock meter.
So what's the bottom of the schlock barrel? What are we talking? Like, Jingles the Clown being bottom, probably bottom.
Dude.
Like homemade.
That movie doesn't even get to be in the bottom of the barrel of monkeys.
All right,
Okay.
what's top of the schlock meter?
Okay, at the top of the schlock meter, what's top
Top
schlock?
schlock?
What we-
American
Top
Werewolf
schlock,
in London.
split second. No, that's too quality.
Dude,
Actually,
it's
split
schlocky.
second is top schlock.
Oh, dude, that's top
dog.
schlock. I'm flocking
yeah.
my schlock to that schlock.
Yeah, dude. Split second, top
I'm
schlock.
hard flocking.
I'm going to go... Alien Contamination probably gets like a 75, 78 on the schlock.
On the schlock.
Okay. Schlock meter. No.
I lost my.
That is the birth
I
of
lost
a,
myself
a
in
birth
this
of a new
schlockathon.
segment. Yeah.
Okay, well that's awesome, folks. You got to get out there. You got to check out Alien Contamination.
And let's just. We should have done this at the beginning, but I'll just say
Yeah.
the brief description of the covers. I'm looking at the original VHS version. By the way, I looked everywhere. I scoured the internet to find out the original artist of these images of both of them, and they're nowhere.
No.
They're nowhere. No, yeah, I cannot find out who made either of these images.
Okay.
So the first one has a guy in like a space helmet, and he's screaming, and the head's kind of floating above this field of rip-off alien eggs.
Yeah, totally.
It's a very
totally.
It's very 60s sort of sci-fi feel, and the best part is the actual VHS box is this horrible, toxic green kind
Oh,
of
so
color.
schlocky. So drippy.
Oh,
so
it's
I have
schlocky.
to say, when we
It's just
pulled this
perfect.
up, I did not think this was from the 80s at all. I easily immediately went like 1960s, early 1960s.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got the face particularly looks very, very like old 60s sci-fi cover.
Yeah, you mean the guy going,
Yeah.
Game over, man.
and he's getting schlocked off in a spacesuit, and he's just like,
No, they couldn't say game over, man.
hey
They had
man,
to
you
say,
can't flush that in the toilet.
Competition completed, bro.
All right, well, dude, that's an amazing cover. I love it. I love them both, as schlocky as they are.
Yeah.
And
We love
with
them because
Brendan's
they're
lack of being able to find cover artists, and I guess Inks's as well, not to schlock my own schlock in here. I, however, know who created my
Save us.
wonderfully horrible, actually it's not wonderful, it's just horrible piece of art here. So, you know, have you guys been having some trouble dealing with the changes that Corona has brought about? Are you living with these changes?
Oh, look
The
at
world
him.
seems to have become a scary place. Well, fear not, because I have just the cover for you. Get up, come on, get down with Corona. Open up Netflix and let it stream onto me. That's right.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on.
Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, tapes time. Get out your chin rings.
Why?
Get out your dangly chin rings. Get out your toxic green dreadlocks and your Hot Topic chain pants. Because it's time for 2000's new metal heavyweight, Down with the Sickness. As we all are getting down.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
I will say this is an effective cover.
You think so? Okay, so
Yeah. Oh, totally.
there's many reasons I picked this. First of all, obviously it's called, The Sickness, which how could I not take that door? How could I not take that door? But as a kid, I remember when this came out, and it was a big thing. And for me personally, I remember being like, man, this is so cool, and it's so heavy, and this guy's like yelling, and it's super intense. But I remember as a kid looking at the cover and being like, what is going on with this?
What is going on?
What is this cover? And so
What is this
here we go.
cover?
I have it for you guys. Yeah, this cover was, so real quick, so I can describe it. Everyone should know, Disturbed is a big band. Okay, they've sold millions of records. They play all the time.
They were a big band.
Yeah, true. So it's kind of like they're kind of like your it's like your manager at the gas station. The people who listen to this are stuck in the 2000s. They drive a 1998 Mustang. They have piss-colored soul patches with an eyebrow ring. They have frosted tips and tribal tats. They blast irrelevant music, and they call everyone Bud. Okay?
They like their Bud Light and Lime.
They like their Bud Light and Lime. Yeah. Sorry, if you listen to Disturbed, it's fine. Do your thing. Yeah, so either that, or it's your high school football gym coach who's trying to stay relevant with the hip new soundtrack.
Oh my God.
But it's from the 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This gets me pumped. Gets me ready to knock some heads in. How about you?
Gets me ready to rage. Yeah.
Come
totally.
on, Matherson, pick it up.
But yeah, so this came around the time when the new metal was kind of a thing. And if you're not familiar with new metal, I basically think of it as a fusion of, I don't know, rap and metal? Brendan, what do you...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rap and metal fusion.
Yeah,
basically, it's the worst thing to ever happen to metal.
It ruined metal. It ruined true metal.
That's what's happening to country right now.
Yeah, the late 90s through most of the first decade of the aughts. Metal was
it dried up.
not
Yep,
good.
it dried up like your grandma.
It dried
Real
up.
sad. And I have the person to thank for that. This monster was created in 2000 by Paul R. Brown. There's our man, Paul R. Feckin' Brown, ladies and gentlemen.
Paul R. Frickin' Brown.
Yep, he works
This
in.
looks like a piece of a painting.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was fake, but no, real name, Paul R. Brown. He works in mixed media. He does photography and digital art. So basically, it is the least talented art you can do. And I'm sorry if you're a Photoshopper. I know that there's different forms, but to me, when you take pictures of things and then you add digitization on them. For me,
I don't know. I have to disagree slightly. I mean, there is an artistry that can be done.
well,
But just like
you look at some of Paul
like
Brown's, and let's take a look.
You have laziness in any media.
Yeah, let's have a little look. See, so this guy has designed all the covers. So when you go into Best Buy's, Fry's, Target, and you look in the metal hard rock section,
Dude, Target metal.
Target metal.
This is
They have
Target
Accept,
metal.
but it's only like Accept's album from like 2005. They don't have any old stuff. They don't have any good
my
stuff.
God.
It's just like Hatebreed is in there. My Chemical Romance is in with the metal.
The newest Nightwish.
So real quick, to the cover of this, I was like, what is this cover? I thought it was a weird design of a guy in a straitjacket. That's what I thought. If you look at it, that's kind of what it looks like.
It's a guy coming out like an elephant's vagina.
It is exactly that. It is
Really?
It is the crowning part 2.
So this makes me think of Leto, the worm emperor from Dune. This is Leto in full worm mode.
It's Leto when he was in the flaps still, trying to come out of the flaps.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this is our Leto the second.
If you go for the wiki fandom, apparently David Draman said that it's supposed to represent the birth of a monster, which for whatever reason is a full-size man popping out of a man.
So this is straight up Ace Ventura. Nature calls. Blowing out of the rhino.
Dude, the dad was like, I'm out of here. I can't be here for the rest of this. I'm sorry. Yeah, so that's what we have. It's the return of the crowning. It's a full man being just plopped out of the poopy.
Out of something.
This is on a different type of schlock factor because it's got that's the noise that happens when he. I will say the disturbed lettering, the name disturbed lettering is the same lettering gracing the top of Bruce Willis's bald head in 12 Monkeys.
I told you. That's why I don't like that shit. So this is everything I hate in music.
Can I just point out how terrible the placement is on the lettering too?
Yeah.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
What is?
You have this weird little tag which looks like like an evidence tag, like here.
That's my least favorite part right there. That really takes away. That pulls me away from because what it looks like is it looks like a like on the CDs you would get, and it would have this little thing that explains inside this is a poster, and there's also like a button. I don't want that shit on my cover, dude. I just want to see the cover. I don't need your extra merch. Anyway,
I don't hate this cover. I think it's effective. It's like I think it's really effective. Like it's a pretty gnarly cover.
It's disturbing.
I just think
it's not displayed well.
The fact that's disturbed.
It's not displayed well. And for
I think it's displayed perfectly. It doesn't. It's ambiguous. It doesn't give too much away.
No.
You know.
Yeah. What are you talking about? It's a guy coming out of a veg.
Yeah, but you didn't know what it was when you first saw it. And
I mean, you could do that in a cool way.
The implications of it and the way it was probably a bigger image too, and they decided to like zoom in on one aspect of it.
So that was my second thing. My second thing is I know that whatever the record company is, they monsed out. They couldn't go the full distance and show. Dude, Cannibal Corpse at this point, they were showing horrible things, but Disturbed, they're like, no, we want to go top of the charts. You can't show the rest of the legs.
Baby, love the album, didn't Ace Ventura already do this? Come on now.
Come on, pal.
Let's dial it back a bit.
No, the truth is...
Actually, you want to know something? Now that I think about it, a long time ago, I think I read an article about this album cover.
Oh.
And if I recall correctly, the original orientation was upside down.
Oh.
And the record label
full crowning.
And the record label had it flipped upside down, flipped the other way, which I guess would be upside down.
So you couldn't tell.
Less like so you couldn't tell as much he was coming out of a vagina.
Now, for me, if it was upside down, it would have been way more like topsy turvy. I would have liked that. It would have been a lot more like visually stimulating. Because as it is, especially, here's the thing. Yeah, it looks okay when it's blown up, but when you have the CD, it doesn't look right. You know, it just looks messy. I'm not a fan.
Well, yeah, and then you slap that parental advisory sticker on there, and it's just like...
That's what I mean. So, you know, maybe it's just the fact that with the lettering and everything else they flopped on there, it just doesn't look good. But here's the thing. So, Paul R. Brown, he started his career in graphic design at the Pentagram in London. Dude, what a school! Or whatever that is. The Pentagram?
Dude, again, England is taking all the sick names.
Dude, England, yeah, with Peter Saville and Brett Wickens. Nerds. I don't know who you are, but nerds. And then he went to Los Angeles, of course. After that, he fiddled about at Capitol Records, which, if you guys don't know, Capitol Records is a fairly big game there. You're hunting a big buck. And then he was an art director before becoming a creative director at October Films in New York. So I can't talk too much shit on this guy because he literally started his own company. He founded Bada Design Lab in 1996 out of Los Angeles and New York. He's done covers. Now here's the part that I hate. He's done covers for such renowned bands as Audioslave, Motley Crue, Korn, The Used, Godsmacked.
Oh.
Dude, Target. Everything you find at Target. His early fame, he did Marilyn Manson covers, which I will say some of those are effective. I put a link for one of them, which I'm not a huge fan of. And then he ended up doing music videos. So he did music videos. So check out this list. He did music videos for an array of musicians, including Carrie Underwood, My Chemical Romance, John Mayer, 3 Days Grace, Smashing Pumpkins, Evanescence. It just gets worse. It just gets worse and worse and worse.
But
this guy's making money.
Oh, dude. This guy
easily.
This guy is a Fry's Best Buy all-star.
Yeah. So here's the thing. If you just commit yourself to not doing anything cool and just doing what, you know, your regular jack-off likes, you'll make tons of money doing that.
Yeah. Open up the fourth link down.
He doesn't like doing this, though.
Open up the fourth link down there and take a look at this Devil Driver cover. It's complete.
I'm just saying.
It's complete garbage. It's garbage.
I'm not going to get my episode of Cribs by making Dungeon Sith music, is all I'm saying.
You know what? But you should. And you know what? Here's the thing. You know, we're all suffering through this, but I can guarantee you Paul R. is doing fine. He's hanging out in his mansion, designing mediocrity, and hunting homeless people in his underground zoo. Okay? Listening to the latest Hoobastank album. That's it. I don't want to be that guy.
Oh, this Devil Driver cover's awful.
Dude, this is the kind of shit that it's just, yeah.
Dude, that took him the time it took to drink one Bud Light Lime to finish this cover.
That's what... Hey, bud, I totally made you a cover. You listen to Hoobastank's new single?
Yeah.
It's called Smell My Middle Finger.
Belly.
Oh, man.
So here's the problem. This is the kind of stuff I brought this up because it truly does make me sick. These are the covers that for a while and kind of still permeate culture a little bit today. It's like you can get away, you can be a popular, platinum band, and you can just have garbage as a cover, and no one gives a shit. Because no one really cares about covers anymore. I mean, some people do. We obviously do, but the finesse and the skill, it's kind of moved into, like, I don't know, books. Even movies don't use painted covers anymore. So it's just sad to see that. I mean, once again, like Brengineer said, you can't give Paul R. too much shit because he made a living. Okay, he's doing his thing. Like I said, he's making covers and people are buying these albums by the truckload. But there's none of the I don't know, what do I want to say, like
the love.
Yeah,
what's the
yeah,
like the band who spent the hours and hours and days and whatever to create this record, which Devil Driver, they're a well-known band or whatever. somehow they went through all that, and it gets to the point where you're doing the cover, which is the face of your record, and this is what you choose.
Yeah, just a crinkly paper background and a symbol, which is not that original.
Because honestly, I would just say no and then pay some hungry kid to come up with something cooler, you know? Like, there's so many artists out there who want a chance. Why pay some top dollar to some, Chad behind his computer drinking Bud Light Lime?
What's the name of
Tyler.
What's the name of artist again?
Whoa, was that Inks?
What's the name of the artist again? Paul
R. Brown.
Paul R.
Brown, yeah. And the thing is, like Brengineer said, I mean, you can fling money at... Here's the thing. What it comes down to is record labels. This guy worked for record labels. And record labels want cheap and easy. Because the thing is,
Safe.
if you slap Capitol Records or, I don't know, any big Sony, whatever, people are going to buy that shit. Because, it's the new Devil Driver. You could have just a picture of, a door on the cover. And you'd sell tons of it. Because no one gives a shit. Because
Once your single comes out, you got your single out, you got your music video, everyone's seen it on, MTV.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet single, I'm going to go buy the record, and they don't care what the cover looks like.
So that's a good point, actually, Brengineer, that you bring that up. I guess the big thing now that a lot of artists do is it's all about singles. You're not even... A lot of artists don't even care about the full record. I mean, they might personally, but the label just wants hits. That's how you're making money, is through hits.
Yeah, hit singles.
Yeah, so, I that's the takeaway. Say what you will about the album itself. Back in my younger days of angst, I really loved it. Now I kind of listen to it, and again, I think of Chad. I think of his cummy yellow hair, and I think of his lip ring, and I can't do it anymore. I just can't do it.
I got a good story. about this record.
Oh, please. This is what I want.
So I used to share my dad's Jeep with him.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So my dad's a pretty conservative guy. He's sensitive to content, things like that. And down with TheSickness, had a lot of crazy stuff, including like a spoken word, like child abuse, like segment where the kid's like, "No, mommy, don't hit me," blah, 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 like going off. And it's just like F this, F that, or whatever. And so I was listening to it a lot.
You left it in.
I left it in the Jeep.
No.
And so my dad takes this long drive somewhere, do some business.
He listens to the whole thing.
I guess he listened to the whole record, and he comes up to me later, and he's holding the CD, and he goes, "Brendan, this is shit." and he starts, talking
Did he have
about
the
how
eyebrows the whole time?
What was that?
He had to have had the eyebrows the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
He had the eyebrows, the teeth clenched, the shaking of the head.
Dude, he was Robert De Niroing so hard. What do you...
He was not happy.
So, Brendan, you want to know what the funny part is? The whole entire way he was driving home, he was going, "Oh, wow!"
He was loving it, and then he's like, "Oh, I still have to be a parent."
Man. There's so many good stories of like the parents being like, like for me, some of the lyrics that my parents listen to are like, hear one of them, Offspring, Genocide, and they're like, hey, Joshua, you know what that means, right? Genocide, that means to kill a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Or like some of the rap songs is like,
oh yeah,
do you understand what he's saying about the lyrics of that song? And then
here's the thing:
we're driving in the truck. We're listening to
dropping of the pants.
That's right. We're listening to the Arrow radio station.
The Arrow.
And what comes on but stroke me,
stroke.
And that's when I just looked over at him and my bottom lip was all the way up to my nose. Smugness. And I was like, oh, really?
One tarnation is a chumbawamba.
This is how we treat women? Thank you, Arrow. Houston's rock station, the Arrow.
Oh, so folks, that's what I have for today. Good old Disturbed, Down with the Sickness. I would tell you to listen to it, but if you haven't listened to it, you're probably still listening to the Arrow. And
yeah, that's.
You know what?
I'm gonna end on a Luck Dragon note.
oh,
I know.
did you
that there's
find
a
the
lot
cure
of
to
bad
Corona?
album covers out there. The '90s gave birth, literally, with that album cover, to some just awful crimes. But I think now, with streaming and YouTube,
Yeah.
especially when you play albums on YouTube and you have the album cover up while the album's playing, shout out Dungeon Synth, the need, the desire, the renaissance of
Ooh.
art and covers is there.
Yeah.
So find your indie artists, draw them cool shit.
Yeah.
Leave the bald men exploding from vaginas alone. There's so many cool things you could be drawing.
Sorry. Inks, you're wrong. Don't leave them alone. Draw them full.
But draw 'em better.
all the vagina exploding.
Have
the
the
juices.
balls just to do the full thing. If you're gonna do it, commit.
Yeah, you know what?
Commit. That's
If you're
right.
some stuffed shirt and some record label thing, and your band leader comes up and he's like, I want a guy coming out of some sort of vaginal opening, and there's like a couple of little people with a pitchfork and giant tongs, and there's a guy in a cape and a gimp mask. You don't just sit there and be like, oh, we'll just focus
want that
on the least
cover.
offensive part. Yeah, do the whole thing.
Yeah.
You just do the
make
whole
me a
thing.
believer.
Have the balls.
Yeah, make me a believer. Because as essential workers, we know what it's like to hear the pop top 40 constantly.
All
the kind
the
of music
time.
that makes people comfortable. No butt sweat, no clenching, no pucker eyebrows. That
I want the
comfortable
butt
shit
sweat.
is what led to these covers.
Yeah, dude, there's no tangs. There's no tea in these covers.
Yeah.
There used to be a little bit of tea in every cover. Just
There's a little bit of tea. And
little
bouncing off real quick what Ink said, folks, now is a great time. If you have the means, I realize a lot of you are hurting out there. Seriously, our cover love goes out to you. Hopefully you find some great covers to look at, make you feel a little better.
That's right.
Hopefully we can help you out if you're listening. But if you have the means, support your local artists.
Yes.
Please, if you're able to, go out and spend $1, spend $5. If they have the little drop down where you can do it, commit your funds. Spend money to the things you like, because right now that's what we're able to do.
I got a little challenge.
Ooh,
I got a little challenge for each of you guys. Here's what I challenge, and any listener who's interested, go on to Bandcamp, go on to iTunes, and just buy something based solely off the cover.
great challenge.
Not something you've heard before. You don't have to spend an arm and a leg.
Challenge.
You're just gonna find something you never heard. Just kind of spool through till you just find a
Yeah.
cover that really fascinates you, that draws you in, and you're just gonna buy that sucker, support that artist.
I love that.
And then let us
Yeah.
know. Let us know whether the music was good or not. Let us know what the cover was.
Why you picked it? Why'd you pick it?
Why you picked it? You boys. You do the same thing. I'll do the same thing. And
Yeah.
next time we'll talk about it.
I love that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I love that
you
challenge.
can send your results to the Bringineer Cover Click Challenge to coverdecoder@gmail.com. Again, you can find us at coverdecoder.com. We're going to put links in the episodes just like we always do, so you can follow along. And I think that's a great challenge. And it's going to be $5 for you, but it's going to mean the world to that artist.
Dude, yeah, you guys seriously have no idea. As people who are, artists who have projects out there, we're not here to bump our own, especially on this episode right now, but it is so awesome when someone supports you. It feels so good. So whoever it is, do it.
Too. This is a good time to hire artists because they are going to put so much time and energy
I see tears. I see tears coming from Hanks.
No, I'm just saying, like right now, while everyone's locked up, everyone's locked up, they are going to pump out some incredible art for you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so, and again, folks, if we're also on Instagram, Cover Decoder on Instagram. Feel free, you could drop us a message there.
That's right.
Please like us, subscribe to us wherever you can or wherever you're listening to this. Yeah, and just thank you once again. We apologize if you're hearing any quality issues. It's not going to be a regular thing, but you're still working out the kinks on this.
Turn it up louder.
Yeah, turn it up louder. We're going to keep working it out.
Treat it like a Disturbed album.
Yeah. In that case, yeah, just take it out and give it to your dad.
Happy Father's Day.
He'll tell you what to do with it. Okay, it's not the arrow. Yeah. Once again, folks, thank you so much. Please check us out. Send us a message. We are Cover Decoder. We're here for you. We love you guys. We'll be back again with another episode. This is Corona Days. We're here. We're together. Let's look at some covers. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Cover Decoder!